Welcome, everybody, to the All Stars and Stripes Heroes Connection. This is a place for military, veterans, first responders, their families, anybody who wants to support them or do business to business networking with them. And if you're an advocate or a nonprofit, this is a great place to connect. For the next more like 55 minutes, we start each meeting with a moment of silence, and then we'll have our Pledge of Allegiance, the national anthem, talk a little bit about how to invite people using the scuttlebutt.club, which, hey, I do have it working now, which I'll just explain to y'all in a little bit. And then we will have everybody get a chance to give their 60-second business brief about yourself and your business. And then we'll have hero highlight and our spotlight speaker, which is Ruben today. And we'll end with an inspirational thought and any announcements and reminders or testimonials. So we will start with a moment of silence. Now for the Pledge of Allegiance. Oh, you know what? Let me stop sharing and share again. This time I'm going to share sound. Go. If anyone cannot hear once it starts playing, let me know.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
National anthem. I thought that was kind of pretty.
Beautiful.
That is the first time I've heard that with violin. It was amazing.
Yeah, I hadn't heard it either. I was really happy to find that. And if anybody ever finds some really cool national anthem, Star Spangled Banner, send them to me if they're on Venmo or not Venmo, Vimeo or YouTube. I can use them. The All Stars and Stripes, the scuttlebutt.club is now should be working. So if you, and I need to change this, it should be HTTPS now, colon backslash the scuttlebutt.club. It'll take you to this page on my website. And it has the Zoom link, so you don't necessarily actually have to be on alignable to be able to join the meeting, but we do have our alignable link here, our YouTube link, Facebook, and then I'll be adding other links on there as time goes on. Also, if you want to share this with people so they'll have the meeting agenda, it's right there. And also there's a Spotlight speaker form. If you would like to be a Spotlight speaker, we have several openings now. So if you would like to get on the speaker circuit, please go ahead and fill out a form. And I'm gonna stop sharing now and turn this over to today's co-host, which will be to introduce each of our attendees.
Okay, let's go ahead and start who I see to my left.
And Santa Papa John, can you do the timer again for us? Thank you.
Okay. Okay, we can start out with Anna.
I wasn't expecting to speak today. I'm Anna M. Brooks. My background is in business, small business in particular. I have 42 years experience with advocacy, legal situations, and I now teach the habits of multimillionaires. You can be a multimillionaire as an entrepreneur in your own home. I ran 7 businesses for a little over 8 years. And now I'm cutting back. I took a year off, and this is my way back. Thank you so much, Angela, for inviting me, as well as you, Ruben. I'm looking forward to learning more about everyone.
Great, Anna. Missy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm Missy Newman. I am a bookkeeper. I'm a Navy veteran. And one of the things I found out this past week is that people really, really hate chasing the money. They hate invoicing. They feel, I guess, like them creepy bill collectors. Well, one of my things that I specialize in is invoicing. So if you need a bookkeeper or you know somebody who needs one and has problems with collecting, give me a call. And that's it.
Thank you, Melissa. Dennis.
Let me unmute myself. Hi, I'm Dennis Schroeder. Live in Middle Tennessee, just north of Nashville. Retired Army officer, Medical Service Corps. My background is a photo I took last time I was on active duty. I run a small nonprofit with a big mission and a big vision. It's called the Price of Freedom Foundation. It's dedicated to telling the complete life stories of those who died while serving in our nation's military or proximate to that service. And we tell the story from beginning to end. And basically looking for folks that love this cause and want to join us and support us in whatever way they feel called to. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dennis. Mike.
Hi. No web fingers or toes, I promise. As you can see, what I do as a speaking coach, I come to a lot of meetings like this, and I meet a lot of people who are not meeting the clients they want. They're not getting the business they want. And the reason for it is usually either because people don't understand the product or service, or they don't see the value in it, or they don't really see any leadership in the business owner. And the solution to those problems is real simple: to create a signature talk, to present yourself in a way that people understand what you do. They see the value and they see you as a leader in your field. Now, as much as I would love to get everybody signed up for my signature coaching package, instead, I'm going to invite you to my next workshop, which is the 26th of June, Storytelling for Solopreneurs. And you'll see the details in the chat in just a moment. 3, 2, 1, let's hear the music. No music. And I want peace for all the children. No,
and it's a great workshop. It really is. Santa. You're muted.
I know, I'm playing the rookie card. I said, how you doing? Oh, you want me to talk?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll even start the timer. Hey, folks, how we doing? Stan is excited. He just released a brand new coloring book for all your children and grandchildren. It's a digital download, and it's going to create lots of smiles and lots of giggles and lots of laughter. But that's what I do. I got a new terminology the other day, master of happiness. Isn't that cool? That's pretty awesome because I create smiles all over the world. Yes, I do this all over the world year round because I not only create smiles and giggles and laughters, I create videos to do that and create those wonderful memories for your families. I do t-shirts, I do coloring books, I do cookbooks, all to build the Santa Papa John name up. But hey, we can't forget because we're on the veteran program today, the Warriors Beacon of Hope. We're on building a website to build services, scholarships, and meetings, information for our wonderful veterans that we lovely care about.
Thank you, Santa. Can you post that link for the download for the digital coloring book?
Absolutely.
All right. Marianne.
Hello, everyone, and happy June. Marianne Guinea with Melaleuca.com. Just got back from our convention and honored to be one of about 200 military or first responders that were honored on stage for thank you for your service that we do every year at convention. We honor military and veterans because Made in America actually matters. If you didn't know this, GNC is a headquartered in America and a fully owned Chinese-based company that is actually been banned from military sites. So know who you're actually buying from and what they're actually providing. We provide affordable products across 8 aisles of a store. So if you have one favorite product from another vendor, come and check us out for other products as well. Marianne Guinea with Melaleuca.com.
Thank you, Marianne. Joe.
Good afternoon, everybody. Joe Hoke, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Our company doing many things. The two things that I focus on, one is actually in the healthcare industry. We're helping individuals, families, and businesses saving anywhere between 30 to 50% on the healthcare cost. This is one part of our business, but really I'm here supporting charities. We develop a very unique program in our business to help charities to raise money with our $0 donation program. It is a unique program. It's not for every charity, but for the charity, if they are open-minded and ambitious individuals, we're definitely able to help them to raise money. It is always easier to ask for $0 than to ask for $100. I mean, people always like to help. It's just they are limited of how much they can help. And this is a program really that helping. We're working with any charity. I know I had the privilege to meet with some people here in the group, with Dennis, with his charity. So looking forward to help all of you.
Thank you, Joe. Greg.
Greg Boone here with Boone's Farm. We help realtors improve their sleep, reduce their stress, and boost their productivity, enabling them to close more deals and become game changers in their industry. We achieve this by leveraging a few of the products found in our dispensary that have personally helped me improve my sleep. If you know a realtor who needs to get some great sleep, send them to us and we can help. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Greg.
Timothy.
Absolutely.
Hello, everybody. My name is Timothy Joseph, and I want to kind of piggyback off something that Mike said, because Mike's the one who's actually helping me present what I do better. And so while he helps you with your personal or interpersonal interactions, I help with the technical side. And so joining these events is great for everybody. It's a great way to meet people. But there's some people that you will never meet at an event. You'll never meet them on social media. You'll never meet them in real life. But they can find out about your business and what you do online from your website, from your Google business profile and things like that. So I want to be your tech expert and help you connect with those people who may never find you on social media. So that's what I do in digital marketing. So some of that may include ads and things like that, but I like free. Everybody here likes free. So I like to promote the things that I can do for your business for free. We've got a free CRM, and I do free consulting where I offer offer suggestions and things that you can add to your website or social media to get you more traction.
Very good, Tim. We're overdue for a meeting, Tim. We'll set up a one-to-one. Melissa, you're on.
Hi, my name is Melissa Yaklovich. I work with the Wealth Builders, and we are actually helping create legacies for families. We create trust. We can create financial protection, and we've helped a lot of militaries try to get to a better space as far as that goes, as well as the fact that we actually help military families outside of the military zone after. We do have some of our leaders that actually take some of their traumatized veterans, and they actually go out to the ranch, and they help some of these veterans get past some of their PTSD. So literally, I'm looking for people that want to help to protect their businesses, their homes, their families, whatever that may be. Financially, we're the ones who can help out and find out what's best for the families after they tell us, obviously, but we kind of break that down, and we offer a free financial needs analysis, which also allows us to be able to access and see where there's maybe some holes in the boat, so that we can actually get them to a better position so that they can either get a bigger boat or at least make sure their boat is maintaining floating.
Great. So, thank you so much, Melissa.
And I will post my business card in the app.
Great. Natalie, where are you?
I'm back from the car dealership.
Oh, okay.
I was having my oil changed and I'm late. I'm sorry. Last week when I was speaking about the people in the Army, I forgot about my father-in-law. I think he was in World War I. But anyway, he would have been Army as well, along with the several others that I mentioned. And so I am a military spouse. And it's such a joy to see Anna here today. I haven't seen her in eons, but looks good. You look great, Anna. So it's great to see you.
So do you, girl.
I am helping people get the chemicals out of their home, a little bit like Marianne. There's thousands of chemicals out there, and many of them are in our food, which are not allowed in other countries. And but with the cleaners, with the skincare, the Shackley skincare are okayed by the environmental. Oh, now that little time's up sign made me forget what I was going to say. Next week. Bye.
Okay. Okay, Terry.
Environmental working group. That's what it is.
Okay, Terry.
Hi, everyone. Happy Monday. So I am a certified professional women speaker, and I'm looking for speaking gigs throughout the United States right now. So if you know of your church that brings in outside speakers, you know any women's retreats that need outside speakers, please pass the word to me. I'd really appreciate it. I'm also a certified transformational coach. And so I'm looking for clients that are ready to take that leap and find more of their true authentic self and let go of things that's been hindering them for years. So if you're the same way you were last year at this time, then you really do need my help. So please reach out to me. I offer free consultation and no obligation whatsoever. All the information is in the chat. I live in Greensboro, North Carolina, and I have been a coach for 14 years and a speaker for 12, and absolutely love it. I'm very passionate of what I do and how I help people. So send them my way. Thank you.
Thank you, Terry. Angelitha.
Hello, everyone. My name is Angelitha Long. I am a 24-year Army veteran. I am now a travel concierge and retreat strategist. I help purpose-driven leaders to recharge, reconnect, and grow through transformational group travel experiences. and I am looking for referrals to leaders or organization looking to plan unforgettable retreats or curated travel experiences. And we try to get you from door to destination within the budget that you have to work with.
Very good. Welcome to the group. Kurt!
Thank you. I'm Karaska out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, USA. Hooray. And I'm a podcaster. So my opportunity for everybody is free complimentary. Come and be our guest and do more of this, sharing who you are, what you do, your products, services, your business journey, and all about the value you bring to the table. And it's a chance for you to do the exercise of making sure that everybody that I know knows you. And we do part of that through getting you out there on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, X.com, all the places, all the spaces. We do it for you. It's a chance to collaborate and have a media expansion. How does that sound, folks? My number is 33. When you take everything you're doing, I take a look what you're doing and I say, what about a 3,300% growth? And magnify what you're doing through everything available in media. And it's just the time you spend with me, no cost of dollars or cents. Back to you.
Nice, Kurt. Nice. Angela, you're up.
Oh, well, thank you, Ruben, and we'll just throw some more time on yours for your for your 60 seconds. But I'm Angela Nelson, and Terry Moore and I are the hosts here, and I teach people how money works. All the things they didn't teach us in high school, they didn't teach most people in high school. They don't require it, and there's only a handful of states that actually do require the type of financial education that we teach. I took financial education when I was in school, but it was like how to write a check and how to get in debt with a credit card and stuff like that. Not how to prepare for your future, prepare for your children's future, and all of that stuff. So, and we do not charge for our services. And I'd love to have a one-to-one with each and every one of you. Kurt, you and I definitely need to have a one-to-one again. It's been a while. Thank you. And I did want to ask you all, has anybody tried the link that I put in for the scuttlebutt? Did it work?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I tried to do it where it was masked, where it doesn't show the actual link, but I wasn't able to do that. So, but at least it works now. So, all right, let me get back to our slides. It's great to see some new people here and everybody. It's great to learn what everybody does. Our hero highlight today is going to be Ruben, as I mentioned, but I know it's part of his presentation. So Ruben is just an all-around awesome guy. We have known each other from about the beginning of when this group first got started, way back when on a completely different platform. And Ruben has helped me in so many ways with OneQR and LFI and even as an artist. So he's highly recommended on Alignable and has been the local person of the year 2 years running. Also a 2025 and 2024 community supporter. So if you haven't had a one-to-one with Ruben, I highly recommend it. I don't know why people always decide to call me right now. 1 hour.
You have to learn to just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
Okay.
They'll learn to be on time or they'll learn to find the link. In the meantime, you stick with your plan.
Now, Ruben, I'm going to let you take it away. And Santa Papa John, can you put him 17 minutes on the timer? Because he's going to do his hero highlight and his 15-minute presentation.
Okay.
We have plenty of time. We should be good.
Okay. Can everybody see that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, guys, just a quick view of my journey in life. 7 years in the Army Guard as a medic. Signed up in 64. And then I represented a company, Pfizer Pharmaceuticals on the West Coast. And guys, that was a major trip because at that time they were introducing vaccines and things like that. So I got firsthand to know essentially how powerful these companies are and what they were promoting. Pretty well dissatisfied with what I was doing there. And at that time, just to relieve tension and all, I was in Shotokan karate. I won a free trip to Hawaii on my sensei. He failed to tell me, though, that I'd be fighting black belts. And as you can see, I was a green belt. So I barely got out of there alive. But it was a neat trip in Hawaii. And from there, I wanted to leave Pfizer and say goodbye to family and friends on the West Coast. So there was a company in Torrance, California that did signs, outdoor electrical signs for small independent business people. Instead of, competing with the big McDonald's signs that they have on the interstate. So when my job was basically is to draw it up, graphics, get the owner to agree, and then the company would ship the sign up. So I got a kind of firsthand look at small independent business people, the problems that they had. And the reality is to describe, as Mike would do Mike does a beautiful job on his seminars, is communicate to them the need and then have them take the action. And we were rewarded with commissions on that. It was really a great trip. We opened up Nashville, Tennessee, Detroit, and my wife and I really had a great time with that. And then my kind of interest back at medicine kind of went back into it, and I got interviewed by a company they called an ophthalmologist. These are eye surgeons. And they recruited me, moved me to St. Louis, where I'm at now. And I spent a number of years with them and retired. Well, as I was retiring, I had to do something. Well, I was an artist at that time. So this lady, my wife gave me a to-do list. And she wanted me to do a granite countertop overall in our kitchen. And guys, if you ever had an expense like that, it's the thousands of dollars. Well, I read in the newspaper this lady in Illinois painted countertops. And I said, what? And so I contacted her. She came over, gave me a $300 bid. I still have the countertop painted that I had back then. And I said, you know what? Her name is Patty. I said, Patty, I'm going to be retiring in two years. I want to do what you did. And then she introduced me to that concept. So I started totaltransformation.com. And my son was our sales manager at the time. And we had a real good time with it. And as I was promoting it at an expo, I ran into a lady that came over and said, hey, have you heard of For Life? And I go, no, He said, it's a colostrum company out of Utah. And they have supplements that they give, and they got something for men as well. And I got introduced to this particular world, and it was really interesting because at that time, my doctor had diagnosed me as a pre-diabetic, and I had a high cholesterol count. Okay, so the bottom line is that I started taking these supplements and improving my health. I've always been really conscious of health per se, and then the story really impressed me because it's called transfer factors. And this doctor, Sherwood Lawrence, back in 1949, he isolated these white blood cells. And from that, they had vaccines derived, polio vaccines and things like that. And what further impressed me is all the data and everything that I was being subjected to was in the physician's desk reference manual. So they gave it a lot of credibility. I said, well, what the heck? I'll go ahead and try it. So I've been on that concept there. So what happened there is, as I was networking, meeting Angela in our networking area, I wanted to learn about technology. And that got me into two companies in Colorado, one called LFI, and the company now has two companies. It's called 1QR. And they introduced me to a way where I can go to a network group, a Chamber of Commerce or BNI or whatever, and stand out in the meeting by showing people the technology of digital cards and digital tools. And so that's basically how this happened. I was able to take any particular interest that I had, whether it be supplements, whether it be my art, and then I got involved with realtors and I got involved with contractors that came to my home, introducing them to this concept. And then that's how the business started. So that's kind of a short thing to give you kind of an idea. I'll go ahead and get out of this real quick. Stop sharing. And there we go. Okay. So getting back to what Kurt said, I really like to offer technology to people free of charge so they can see what's going on and see if they can develop it. The reason why I listen to each and every one of you, we have a story to tell. And Mike has an excellent job in that area. And the thing is, if you can tell a story and then use technology, and the reason why I'm saying is, guys, everybody is going to this AI concept. The owner of Google, I should say, the CEO of Google, just made an announcement. Every marketeer now is going to be out of business with AI. Things are going to change. Okay, so what I'm just saying is that don't be frightened like that. There's a way to learn it. And the best way to do is go ahead and download ChatGPT. Okay, we all got it on their phones or whatever. At first, I thought, it's kind of strange or whatever. So I started asking it questions, hey, can you develop kind of a greeting card, birthday greeting card with me with this and that? Now, I have send out cards, okay? I designed the artwork for the front of the card. And this is a promotion for my wife for Valentine's Day. It's a house with some nice little, visuals there. I asked ChatGPT about this, and this is what they came up with. Unlock the door to your heart and let me find you the perfect home. Happy Valentine's Day. And then what I did is I put the double whammy on it by putting the one QR code on the card itself. This went out to our mayor, the congressman, the people in our local community, and everybody on our target list. And guys, they scanned and they got her information. So I knew it worked. So what I'm just telling you is that something as simple as ChatGPT, if you're not using it, start experimenting with it. And it's a good learning tool. And to Anna's point, you gotta just use your brain and know that you have to be cautious. You have to be cautious. And then the bottom line too, Angela has a beautiful thing called. Are you still in Legal Shield, Angela? Yeah, got to have that just in case of something.
Membership.
Got to have something like that. But anyway, I'll leave it as such. But Timothy, we need to get back together here because I think we can. I can't even believe you're in St. Louis and I'm in St. Louis and I don't go out much. Okay. Do you go to live meetings at all?
Yeah, there's a group that I started attending, so it's called ICAG because I was unalignable, went to their location, and one of the people there told me about ICAG. So that's every Thursday morning. So and then they've got a monthly.
I used to belong to that. Yeah, and then there's also, are you a member of Alignable, Timothy?
Yeah. So
okay. They have apparently an alliance group that meets there. I haven't been to that either.
Yeah, so that's the first event I went to, and they're the ones who somebody there told me about ICAG. But
okay, yeah.
So yeah, and I am going to be the co-alliance leader for the St. Louis area.
Cool.
So I just need to go through the process of that.
Okay. Well, I may show up because it's like you get so you get so used to just wearing your sweats, instead of having getting dressed up and driving everywhere. Okay, that's about it, Angela. Anybody questions? No problem.
Thank you. Does anybody have any questions? Anna has a question.
Of course, I always have a question or a comment. I just want to add in the caveat, get the proper training before you start any GPT or AI program. It can work beautifully for you, but so many people jump in and start using it before they realize how AI actually works. And the one most important thing that I learned is no matter what questions you ask, what information it gives you, copy and paste it to your software. Don't enter your thoughts and speeches, those kind of things directly into AI. Those are the only two. That's all I wanted to say. It's scary what it can do. It is also amazing how fast it's growing.
I wanted to say there's something else that's really cool. I don't think did you touch on the so I had to step away for a minute because I had somebody at my door, but did you touch on the paintings of the houses for a gift for realtors?
Yes. What I'll do is there was a realtor we always have dynamic realtors in our marketplace. I mean, guys, they're on social media big time. And they're aligned. They're doing real well. Now, my wife is a realtor. She's just starting out, and it's really a tough job. She had me go ahead and carpet clean 3 stories of a listing that she had. It's hard work, guys. I'm not kidding. It wiped me completely out. But they work really hard they work hard for their money. So hard. Anyway. The bottom line, this top one reached out to me and said, Ruben, I know you and whatever. You ever thought of doing artwork for a closing gift for realtors? I go, wow. So I use this, guys. I use this, and I'll put it in the chat. But all they have to do is send me a photo of the home that they sold. I convert it to an art piece, and then they can press little buttons and get pillows out of them, maybe different types of closing gift ideas that they can order online and have and present it to the family that just moved in their new home. But I'll put it in the link in the chat.
I think that's a great idea. So I use a CRM, and whenever I meet someone that's a realtor or have someone in my connections, I put them in a list of realtors. So if something comes up, I send an email to all of my realtor friends with the link for that for Ruben. So I hope you get some hits on that.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and the cool thing about the one QR too, I was going to say, is the way that you can track and see how many times, what kind of traction that you're getting. So it's pretty awesome. All right. Terry, you have a question?
I do. 2 things. One, Ruben, what is the shelf life on your For Life?
What was that?
What is your shelf life? You remember I bought that brain stuff that I forgot that I had.
Oh, okay. yeah, guys. I take the supplement for mental acuity, and it's called Recall. And that's about. I think it's a 2-year shelf life.
2-year. Can you check when I bought that from you, please? Because I just found it about a month ago.
Okay.
The other thing I wanted to say is, has anybody tried Claude AI? Anybody tried him? I call him a him. He's my friend.
I was told about that one the other day, Terry.
Yeah, Claude is incredible. He goes into a lot more depth than, I know you're all laughing at me. My husband does the same thing when I say he. But anyway, he goes into great depth. And I've tried ChatGPT, but Claude really is the #1 AI out there in the world right now. And I'm not just saying that. I saw that in an internet special or something. I don't know what it was. But anyway, try him. Claude, Claude. Back
Okay.
to you.
I have to look that up.
Good
I have to
question,
look that
Timothy.
up too. Yeah.
Timothy has a question and then
Well-
Melissa has a question.
Mine was less serious. I was going to ask if your sensei ever told you to sweep the leg. But, oh, come on. No Karate Kid fans?
Hell yeah, I wouldn't crazy, huh?
Wax on, wax off. All
Funny,
right.
they're just coming up on the reels right now. That movie, the original.
Melissa, you had a question?
Well, a question and a comment. First off, thank you for welcoming me to the group. I've appreciated everything that I hear. And I've been using chat GBT, start putting the frameworking together around that, trying to figure out the middle of it and how to put the primary pieces of it together. So if anybody has anything that they can share with me or maybe help me build out on that, that would be greatly appreciated. And for me, I like the chat GBT. I feel like it's kind of helping prevent hackers from getting to me as well, because I just have to figure out the key words to put in, but it's already stopped a few hackers from being able to get to me, which I really love that aspect about it. Because I'm able to set up the automated bots for the feeds coming through my line. However, my question is are people that are using the chatbox GBT and whatever AI program they're using, how do they go about making sure that it's a little more publicized to be seen?
That's a good question.
Ruben, you know the answer to that, or maybe somebody else?
I was with her up till the end, and I'm like, wait, so are you having users on your website enter their information into a chat GPT prompt?
So I do have the chat GPT prompt so that I don't necessarily have to be in the messaging. So it goes to my WhatsApp and then I can respond to them via the WhatsApp. So it kind of keeps them out of my cell phone and it puts them into the WhatsApp zone.
Okay, but how are they reaching the chat GPT? That's just on a website?
That's via my Facebook account. And I have a business Facebook account set up.
Okay, that's something I wasn't aware that you could integrate ChatGPT into Facebook. So I was like, oh, that's
I never did either.
Yeah, so,
I'm learning stuff.
So,
I didn't know either.
The one-to-one.
Yeah, so so I mean, I went to a ChatGPT class and I figured out how to do this. Like I said, I have the framework built up around it, but I feel like I could actually do a little bit better with the phrases because I know the chat GBT needs to be very limited as to what you're putting in to get the best results.
So let's say I don't know if it's necessarily limited. I find that it reacts better to full sentences rather than short queries like you're used to on Google search and things like that. But the issue you might be running into is ChatGPT does have a memory, so the more you interact with it, the more it gets used to your types of questions. But if you're integrating it into Facebook and it's not just you interacting with it, it's you plus anybody else visiting your Facebook page, it's like it's like you're coming at it with multiple personalities because it's used to one way of interacting.
The people cannot interact with it necessarily like that. It's the keywords that they put in to talk to me.
Okay, yeah, I guess you'll have to explain a little bit more. Maybe we'll set aside a meeting and have a one-on-one and talk about a little bit more because maybe I'm misunderstanding the way you have it set up.
So I put in my so I put my candidate in there, and then I also put my business card in there, whichever one you want to contact me through. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, just protect yourself there, Melissa, because that's why these systems, the one that I use essentially is like a digital card, but to open it up, it says let's get connected and ask for all their information, and then they can come in. Or if I don't want that, then at the end of my presentation, there is a capture page, lead capture form. That's basically all that I use. So if they
Who do
come,
you go through for yours?
huh?
Who do you go through for your digital card? Because I'm going through Pastel or whatever it is.
Oh, it's the same company that I'm using. One QR.
Okay.
Yeah, one QR. Yeah, it's
Okay.
basically it's a QR code that turns into a landing page that turns into a digital card. The company that was prior to that only had the digital card, so this is multi-use. But
That's
again
perfect.
too, in Facebook, I'll get a number of people all of a sudden message me and saying, "Hey, I want to buy your art." I don't even know who they are, whatever.
Yeah.
But it all leads to some kind of scam, that type thing. At least I'm aware of that. But it's a shame to be that cynical over and over and over again. But that's what you have to do.
Well, yeah, that's why when they're putting hello, and then I put in there the fact it says Melissa Yaklovich / Wealth Builders. Welcome to my page. Sorry, I'm unavailable at this time. Please put all your information in so that I can contact you. Or what is the product that you are interested in looking at purchasing?
Oh, good.
Because I have to obviously, I am safeguarding myself in that aspect of it. And I know if they don't want to go past that point, if they just say hello, I already know that they're a hacker because they can't get anything if I'm asking them for the product that they want to sit down and talk about.
Yeah. Well, thank God too that we're not billionaires that are in Cipro coins.
Exactly.
Yeah, those guys are targets big time.
Thank you again,
Exactly.
Ruben. That was always great to get to have more insight into you and what you do. Thank you. And we do have more Spotlight speakers coming up. Let's see, I'll be reaching out to everybody to make sure that they know when they're supposed to be speaking. But we do have some openings coming up starting in the middle of July. And believe it or not, we're like looking at August and September and October. So be sure to go on to the scuttlebutt.club and fill out the Spotlight speaker form. And if you have filled out a Spotlight speaker form and you're not on here, let me know. Reach out to me, send me an email because it may have fallen through the cracks. Our inspirational thought today is I'm convinced that about half of what separates the successful entrepreneurs from the non-successful ones is pure perseverance.
Amen.
My mom used to use the word tenacity a lot, and I think that's really the bottom line. Announcements and testimonials. I know Terry has an announcement, and I have a testimonial. I'm going to stop sharing here. Thank you so much for coming this week, y'all. Terry, you want to make an announcement about your event coming up? And this is a time for announcements for events or for testimonials for somebody else's products or service that you've used that's here in this group.
Yes, I'm excited about this. Unfortunately, this is for women only, but listen up because on June 12th, I'm going to do a 1-hour packed empowerment class. The title is called Courage to Sparkle, Living the Life That Lights You Up. And this is going to be a lot of information in 1 hour, but it's going to be life-changing because sometimes we don't understand why our lights go dim. And so we're going to walk through the 3 Ps of all this information. And the beautiful thing about it is, thanks to Timothy Joseph, he is donating, are you ready, ladies? A vacation to 115 destinations. And here's the best part. It's only $20. Only $20 to register for this. And you will have my eyes on you the whole entire time. I'm so excited. People are coming in they're registering from all over. Please register so I know exactly how many people are going to show up. And Timothy, thank you. Thank you. And it's going to be awesome. So ladies, please register. The link is in the chat right here. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I just wanted to clarify the $20 is for the event, not for the prize drawing.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, and If you bring a friend, you're going to get entered into another, you're going to get another ticket into the door prize drawing.
All right. Any other announcements? Or I do have a testimonial for Dennis. He had a phenomenal event last Monday. If anybody did show up here, I tried to be here so that I could direct people over to Dennis's event. I want to thank you, Dennis, for letting me share about my son. And
it was a true honor. It really was, and I appreciate you being a part of it. So that live stream is recorded, but 9 hours is too much for anybody to go through. So my virtual assistant is right now trying to download that, and slice and dice and cut it up into more manageable chunks. So hopefully we'll have some links. Maybe next week we can direct them to the chat that you and I had. I really hope so.
Yeah, that would be great. Natalie.
I have a question for Terry. Is your 8 to 9 p.m. Central Time or Eastern Time?
Oh, thank you so much, Natalie, for that question. It is Eastern Time.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else have anything else to add? Good to see everybody here. I love the way our group is growing, and
yeah,
the combination of people. Let's set up a bunch of one-to-ones. Like, if everybody here, I always say this, if everybody here set up a one-to-one with everyone else here, you know how many connections that would be. So
I think there's a couple that didn't put their information in the chat.
Who didn't put their information in the chat? Let's put them in the corner.
I did have a question. Will you be able to, because this is my first time on this group, will I be able to access the chat and all the information? Right now I am on my cell phone.
No, unfortunately not.
You can contact Angela and she'll well, I guess I should let her say. That's who that I used to use when I was on the phone.
Okay.
Yeah.
So send me an email and
okay.
or a message. You're gonna get it quicker if you email me, and it's Angela Nelson PPLSI for Prepaid Legal Services Inc. Angela Nelson PPLSI at gmail.com.
Okay, perfect.
I will send that. Mine automatically saves. Anna, you have a question, Anna?
I just want to mention that I am on Alignable under AnnaMBrooks.com. So if you're looking for me, AnnaMBrooks.com will bring me up. Thank you.
So good to have Anna back.
Yeah, she's back.
She moved and everything. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna sign us off 2 minutes early. I've got family here visiting, and so it's great to see everybody. And Missy, good to meet you. Have you been here before?
Me?
Yeah, Missy, not Melissa.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I know you haven't. Oh, she's gone. I called her out.
She's been here before.
Melissa, I know you haven't been here. This is your first time, right?
Yes, I'm a newbie to the group. Like I said, thank you for allowing me to join, and I'm looking forward to getting to know everybody and make new friends, and hopefully be able to help everybody with their affiliations and help their businesses grow, as well as working with everybody to help mine grow. So we work better together as a team. I love it.
To have a one-to-one with you too. Even though I think we're sort of, in some ways, we're in the same business, but yes. I have some other things that I do that I'm sure we could maybe do some cross referrals on. So
most definitely.
All right.
Most definitely. I'm looking forward to it.
Everybody. We'll sign off. I'm gonna stop recording.